let's go see Titus Hardy. I do have a shitload of skill points. Damn, my physical instrument is just massive. Oh fuck yeah, we're all in on that authority game. I do like to save at least a couple, but it's no biggie. We can spend those.
The clowns are still hanging around. What is it now?
So I talked to Classy about the tape.
And
She stands by what she says.
that fucking fucker. You're the worst cops in Revachol. I gave you gold on that tape.
She pretty much laughed it off, Titus.
Fucking fuckity fucker. And what did she say then? That it's fine. People are supposed to be like that.
Basically.
Sounds like you wanted it to change her mind about the hanged man. This is definitely personal.
Didn't surprise her, and she definitely wasn't scared. Actually, it kind of made her nostalgic.
Yes. In fact, I think she thought it was a little funny.
Funny. No good goddamn psycho whore. Alright. All fucking righty then. I guess it's good then. That fucking...
Please try to control yourself in the presence of visitors, Titus.
Her voice is a bit softer than earlier.
This is just perfect. Just fucking perfect. Any thoughts on this, lawman?
He grabs his chin with his palm as if trying to grind it smooth.
Women are crazy. Irrational. That's what you're thinking, right? Also, your fists are itching for a bump.
Largely true, but not always. I'm not gonna say that though. He obviously, that's not the answer. Just women are crazy. He's got some... His insecurity is showing. I think this is personal for you. I think you had feelings.
Yeah, they're all queers. Can't bump, hard fist, or anything.
Oh, that's not even what he said. Everyone's got feelings for each other. Where are you going with this?
It's all right, Glenn. I just thought, I thought anyone would come around if they heard that shit. Apparently, I was wrong.
Nah.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
I've met some pretty fucked up people too, and in the right situation, if you know them, have the right interaction, then you can look past a lot of shit.
You wanted her to see the man for what he was. Now that you know, you might want to lay off this topic, or else you might antagonize him.
I just got too worked up. Big man lost his shit. It's cool now.
Maybe she just isn't who you thought she was.
Nah, I know her. She's just a girl. In over her head.
She's not a helpless girl. She handled the mercenary well enough.
Handled him? She got into some stupid shit with that guy. Shit we had to take care of.
Yes, we heard all about it, and the fact still stands. You were more disturbed by the tape than her.
You know what I think? Women are crazy, bro.
You can say that again, copper. Right here.
Here we go. Bump it hard.
Bump it hard.
Your fist connects with his. Hard. The slam is audible. You can almost hear his bones ring. Your knuckles tingle, life-affirmingly. A flash of pain, like slamming your fist against iron. He is stronger than he looks. And he looks like Vermouth Kazai.
And now you, Bina Claude.
His voice is chummy as he turns to the lieutenant.
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses, then extends his curled fist and taps Titus's bruised knuckles. A bond has been formed. Not bad.
Maybe she is still in denial. You know, like, no, I don't believe that. Be straight with me, Titus. What really happened?
I already told you. We fucking hanged him.
There's less gusto in his voice now. His men, too, are growing increasingly silent. The man is slowing down. Looks like a bad blood sugar crash. He can't keep track of all the variables anymore.
Come on, Titus. It's been a long day. I'm tired of running back and forth between you. I can see you're tired too. Why don't you just...
You know what? I am tired. I'm tired of you and the whore upstairs. Next time you see her, tell her Titus said, "Fuck off!"
He throws his beer can.
This is the petulant rage of someone who's at the end of their wits.
That lying, scamming. We're done. This is over. You understand? Your little investigation is over. Yeah.
There's a silence in the room. Alan starts saying something, then thinks best not to.
What is this quiet funeral shit? All we need is some beers in us. Bartender, 20 beers for the Dock Workers Union.
Why do we make it 40, huh? Why do we make it 100 beers? You're not loud enough.
100 beers? Now we're talking. Hoppity hop over here, cafeteria manager.
The window might be closing. The more beers they get in them, the less cooperative they will be.
Wow, this is very unlikely because our intelligence is so shit, but rhetoric godly convinced Titus he's being manipulated.
Clausia is playing them like a fiddle. Tell them how bad they got played, and they'll tell you the truth. There are many ways to go about it. All of them really good.
Huh. I know what's going on here. I've been wrong too. I've got this fucking dark shadow over my heart.
What the hell are you talking about?
I got fucked by some chick. Fucked really bad.
Look around, cop. These men are dock workers. They don't want to hear about your psycho circus.
I kinda wanted to hear the circus boss.
Yeah, me too. I'm always up to see a cop cry.
You won't hear it. That's enough for the circus now, officer. Let's do procedural questions. Or even, why not take a little breather?
These working class oafs don't know how to talk about feelings. You shouldn't have opened up to them, or anyone.
Oops.
Again. Just about fuck.
It's about time we go across the river, I guess. I don't think we have any more to talk to Clausia about right now. Oh, I wanted to... Well, we'll worry about the bookstore later. I wanted to get some shit from the bookstore, but... Let's go, Oh. A sewer grate, a gateway to the river of filth.
A rusting control panel with loose You grab the handle and pull the lever up. As soon as the metal connects against the contact pins, You hear a loud clunk. The water lock starts moving.
Nice.
Okay, if we ever need to get to the coast, then this is the way. But please, contain your wanderlust for now. I don't want us to get sidetracked, not with everything that's going on.
Focus on one thing. Achieve it, then the next, he thinks. That's the task chain.
I would normally agree, but I don't want Kim to get rid of the body. So we need to waste time. And then tomorrow we will have the body taken away. The radio relay hums with electricity. I want his motherfucking boots. The combat boots. Traffic beyond the gate, more abandoned motor lorries. Found some magnesium. The sign says no entry. Someone scribbled an inverted star on it. Okay, so maybe the pry bar works here. Yep. Oh, fuck yeah. Jamrock biker cop sunglasses. That's perfect for us. It gives us bonus to empathy and -1 to logic. Our logic's already dog shit, so. Someone has broken down the fence and the barbed wire. The wind is corralled by the 4-story buildings around the yard. Pretty much always gonna keep this flashlight in my hand. Unless otherwise needed. The swing is missing. No one's been here for a long time.
Rust peels off the bent iron posts of the swing. The wind whistles through the skeleton of the small house behind you. There's desolation everywhere. Yet someone used to live here, laugh here. Thought it was a good idea to build a swing, even.
What happened here?
In this yard?
The lieutenant looks at the small building. A flock of gray swallows take off in the distance.
Someone thought they could have a summer house in a bloc obscur, for cheap. It didn't work out. They abandoned it about a decade ago.
What's a block obscure?
A black bloc, a part of the city left unrenovated after the war, or one that has fallen to gang violence, or has become inhospitable in some other way.
So this part of the coast is a block obscure?
Practically, it's not an official term in any way, but look around. No sewage, broken power lines, crime, drunks. Life is tough in the blocks. It's no place to build a summer house.
Maybe they left something useful behind.
Yes, for you to scavenge like a post-apocalyptic scavenger who collects trash and errant magnesium blisters.
It's not meant as nagging, just an observation.
We should move. I don't think we will solve the murder with forays into the urban hinterland, at least in this phase of the investigation.
Glory, says the graffito, to the ghosts of us. Someone has left their music collection beneath the tarpaulin. The smallest church in Saint-Saëns. We'll go ahead and listen to it. It's a new tape.
The porter reel is just what you needed. The reel's attached to the apparatus with a satisfying click. The tape is routed behind the magnetic reader.
Play it.
You press the large button marked Commencer, and the tape starts spinning. There's a small delay before the song starts playing.
Keep the porter reel at a harmless distance and wait.
Then the organ starts playing a simple, melancholic tune echoing in the hallway. A lone singing voice joins in, telling you about the tiniest church in Sessongs, surrounded by even tinier yard. You almost feel the seaside mist on your skin. It's mega sad. Within seconds you know, this is the one, the real shit you've been looking for. The one you trust your room to that Claudia told you about. Perform it. A click, then silence for a bit. Then the tape stops spinning.
Scratch that. I'm already crying and I look dumb and old.
Crying is good. It gives your performance authenticity. Besides, you already know the lyrics since you listened to it like a million times. And the B-side of the tape contains the instrumental version. It's like the world itself is telling you to do it. Only one obstacle stands on your way.
What?
Gart. You have to convince Gart to let you sing karaoke in the whirling. After you've won him over, you can express yourself. Let the pain out. Make everyone understand. The lieutenant watches you pack up the boombox. He doesn't say anything.
There's a boat tucked away underneath the tarpaulin cover. Through the broken glass, dusty shelves, and a forgotten chair. You see a dark red chair in the dim light of the room. Found a postcard for Coal City. And
Yes?
no. There's something on the shelf, Kim. Watch out. Oh, bow tie? Gives us +2 to drama. I don't think that's really our thing. Nah. See if we can inspect the picture we found. Nope. Footprints in the snow. They lead away from the accident. Oh, I see a car over there. Worry about that later. The underside of the boat has recently been tarred. A wedding stone, well worn and covered in rust. White curtains have been drawn shut, not looking in. No looking in. You see dust-covered linens, dried tulips on the bed. Insulary trousers, 1 to Kingdom of Conscience. What the fuck is that? What is Kingdom of Conscience? I don't know what that means. Cinder blocks charred, a makeshift fire pit with magazines for lighting.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after.
Ooh, I found peptide drug. The bushes are too thick and thorny to pass through. Construction material. Whoever planned to build this house left in a hurry. I'm a cop. I shine my flashlight in everybody's fucking face. It's locked. You can't see into the house from this angle. The woman next to a bucket of clothes hums an odd melody. Her eyes are closed.
Welcome to the fishing village. Please lean in closer. I have cataracts.
Then how does she know you're here?
Lean forward.
Oh, welcome, police officer. We don't cause any trouble around here. And we don't want any trouble either.
We are not here to cause any trouble, madame.
Trouble? Say the second thing, Bratan. Shows you got style.
What he said, we're cops. We don't cause trouble. We take care of it.
Oh, of course. Last time we saw you around here was 12 years ago. You also came to take care of trouble then. Wish you did. But still, in Martinez, you're considered an ill omen.
Wait, I've been here before?
No, not you personally. I meant the RCM. Some of the men got into a fight. One of them killed another. Locked himself in that woodshed over there.
She points to the building behind her.
He was brooding, needed some help opening the door. You got it open for him and took him to think about what he'd done in a more secluded place. Somewhere more quiet.
What kind of ill omens are we talking about?
Oh, the usual. Dark tidings. Black hound.
That's you, all right. A black hound licking your own heels.
If I'm an ill omen, why hasn't anyone told me that?
Maybe they are afraid. Because you're an ill omen. But you're still welcome here. As long as men with guns aren't chasing you. And maybe even then. Because that's the kind of fishing village we've built. I'm sorry there's not a lot of room to park the motor carriage. And not a lot of houses. Or a lot of people. My kids are long gone. Searching for treasure. So are others. Ah, look at me ramble on. What brings you to us?
What's in this village? Where could someone stay around here?
Stay? Most people here are trying to leave. That said, if lodgings is what you're looking for, I've got a free room in the shack.
How much?
I won't charge you for it. Take it as a gesture of goodwill from the village to the RCM.
There's this guy, Gart, who makes me give him money every night just so I don't die out in the cold.
That's exactly how they get ya. That's why we built our own cinder block houses on the seaside. So we don't have to give money to those crooks. We might not look like much, but they are ours.
You've got yourself a new tenant.
Don't What make an old woman regret opening her house to the police?
A key appears from under her apron. She gives it to you.
Well, if you are not in the hostel in the morning, I'll know where to find you. Here, in a shack.
He's a little relieved you're no longer in that room. Should he? This environment encourages one thing, and one thing only. Drinking.
Finally, you have those lamos of Martinez off your back, Bratan. This looks like a great place to bring chicks.
What's in this village?
Just us. It's barely a village anymore. We almost don't exist.
What do you mean?
This is pretty much a non-place. A gap. A blank spot on the map. Just a cluster of nameless shacks on a nameless street.
There's got to be something here. Tell me.
Over there, you can find more of the same. Shacks and trees growing wild. That's the pox.
Between here and Jamrock, a dusty sea of old trees, all covered in industrial soot. Small houses under them, an overgrown park.
The pox? What's that?
An old military hospital and its surroundings. Or it used to be, during the time of the suzerain. After the war, it was turned into a goodwill hospital for shell-shock veterans and folks looking for some quiet in the old sanatorium gardens. Now the area is crisscrossed with nameless streets and makeshift cinderblock houses. Shacks as far as the eye can see.
What happened to the hospital?
The goodwill ran out. The staff left and the place was shut down. It's long gone by now.
Okay, who else lives here?
Well, there's Lillian and her kids. A few new folks live in the house to the east, but they are away right now. And then there's the drunks. Not a pretty sight, but there's little we can do about it. Home is home, even for them.
Who? What drunks?
Sooner or later, you'll see for yourself. Don't have to look long to find these guys.
Is there a way I can make some money around here?
Here? For you? No, officer. The only money we have here is some coins the drunks tried hiding from their women and then forgot about.
Under carts, boats, in little boxes. It's not hard to find.
All right, there's another topic.
She nods, rinsing another piece of cloth.
What's further down the coast?
Not much. There's the abandoned church, the DeLorean Church of Humanity. It's been there since before my time, even.
Why is it abandoned?
Some things just don't fly, officer. Look around. Who'd go to church here? They built it 300 years ago. Must have been nicer then.
So, they don't hold services there anymore? The Ecclesiastes?
No, we've tried, but things just keep happening. Crime, accidents, other things. The place never stays open. It's a pity. It used to be such a nice church.
She's not telling you all she knows. Keep her talking.
I get the feeling you're leaving stuff out. What's going on?
Well, there's that music. Music from across the sea. It started a few days ago, and now it's blasting even through the night. And now, suspicious-looking people are sneaking around the church. I don't like that.
What else is on the coast?
Before you get to the church, there's some ruins, an apartment complex, or some kind of electrical plant. Run-down bunch of houses, empty.
Anything else?
Of note, the old fish market up on the boardwalk, but it's closed.
Who'd want to come to a fish market here?
No one. That's why it's closed. It was once a bustling place, back when I was young, and so was everyone else. Now, what catch we do bring in goes straight into a lorry for the Delta or somewhere else.
That's it?
What? You're one of those real estate people with big plans? If you want a development opportunity, you can check out the abandoned building over at Land's End. Used to be a supply depot, we think. sending goods and ammo across the bay. It's jammed shut though. We tried to get in, see if there was anything to sell or scavenge, but it's impossible. And now you know everything there is to know about this coast.
Tell me about yourself.
Me? No one. Just an old washerwoman. Mother called me Isabel, if that's what you're asking. And my married name is Sadie. Now it's your turn, Mr.
I lost my name.
These things happen occasionally. Don't worry. You'll find yourself once more.
I was asked to get your signature. Hand her the envelope.
Eh? What's this about? Come now. I can't read all this scribble. Tell me what it says.
Everard wants to turn part of the village into a youth center.
Huh. I might be half blind, but it looks like part of the village is gonna be a street. The best part. The part we need to get out of our houses. Have you asked Lillian about this? I won't even consider signing till I know she's on board.
All right.
Yes, you do that. Can't let fat Mr. Clare down now, can you?
Goodbye. What are these doing in the fish? Ooh, a pair of boots. What are my current shoes? Yeah, we'll take them. Perception. This boat is floating freely in the water, unmoored. The plank creaks beneath your weight. The ladder leads to a school of fish swimming in the kelp.
Hi, officer.
A woman in a raincoat stands on the quay, considering an overturned boat. A sword and a scabbard hangs from her hip.
Anything I can help you with?
As always, I am the lawbringer.
You've graduated to lawbringer now?
Men with authority have their quirks. Comes with never being second-guessed about anything. So what brings you here, lawbringer?
Oh. I unlocked a new thought. -1 to rhetoric because, well, that's fine. We're dumping that. I'm glad I went this way because, yeah, I've got dog shit intelligence the way I'm playing. I guess if you play a more empathetic, kind, non-insane person, then intelligence is better because when I played the first time, intelligence was good. Anyway. Bringing of the law, lawjaw. Hey, so a little observation. It's all cool, man. Don't freak out. But every time you say I am the law and you say it a lot, it's basically hello for you. Your jaw does this weird thing. It sort of shifts sideways, hanging off your face at a jaunty angle while the word law sounds oddly guttural and low. It's strange. You wouldn't notice it, but after saying you're the law 80,000 times, the question does come up, why do you have law jaw? Oh, we also got this thought that I missed. I don't know if we're going to learn this one. Let's see. White morning. You see yourself from above. You're passed out on the blue tiles of the hostel room floor. Even from this distance, you can see your eyelids flutter at the mention of what? A great white object, letting out its sweet smell, like a lily of the valley. The little man's forgotten its name, but he still remembers the feeling. And look, he moves. The feeling animates him. He instinctively reaches out for the feeling's best friend, a bottle of Commodore Red. He puts on his disco leathers and gets smaller and smaller. Alright, let's see if there's anything we can get rid of. That one's really good. Tons of extra XP. Failed white in check. I mean, bankruptcy sequence is pretty unnecessary. We'll get rid of it. I always like to see what new thoughts have to offer. Anyway. So what brings you here, Longbringer? That depends. Where are we?
A fishing village on the seashore. This place doesn't really have a name. It's sometimes called Elysium.
Really?
The sign on the street leading here is illegible. Has been since they built this place.
The wind rattles her earrings. I've got questions. The first is, what's your name?
The name is Lillian. People call me Netpicker. I think I have time for questions. And that was actually the second one.
Ask her about the cool sword. Helps to break the ice.
Nice sword. Point to the saber. Does it come with a story?
Unfortunately, the factory sold this one with a 3-year warranty instead of a story. It's to intimidate folks, mostly.
Do you know how to use it? Isn't that what guns are for?
Guns are expensive and fragile, I think. Besides, I got kids. Can't have guns around them, and sometimes a sharp blade is enough to keep folks at bay.
Yeah, unless you're a fucking idiot. If you're not an idiot, you can have guns and have children. I'm the youngest of 8, and my dad owns plenty of firearms. It's called they're in fucking safes that children don't know combinations to. Jesus Christ. Why do you need intimidation tactics?
From time to time, people need a lesson in respect. That's just the way it is. Back in the day, I caught the eyes of many men. And believe me, men need a lesson in manners from time to time.
Why don't more women arm themselves if it's so effective?
What makes you think we haven't? The truth is that almost everyone in this life is scared and tired and stupid and too dull for that. That goes for men too. But they put on an act for us. Pretend like everything's good and living in shit doesn't bother them. Like anyone falls for that.
That does not go for real men. It does not go for you. Show her. Show her the wonder.
Behold! Point to the expression on your face. Her eyes meet yours and suddenly she starts laughing. It's hoarse, as if she hasn't laughed in a while.
Not bad.
You like it?
Sure. It looks as if you could face down any horror in the world with that same unchanging grin. It's like a shield.
The traces of her laughter are still there, in her eyes, fading fast.
Can I borrow that sword?
No, I'm afraid not. Tempting to confiscate the blade I used to keep these animals in check? You would put me in an early grave.
She refuses, but your word is the law. You are law.
So where are all the men now?
Some went to patch their wounds, their lesson learned. Others were more thick-headed. And one of them, I ended up marrying.
Where's your husband?
Gone.
He disappeared? Sounds like a missing persons case.
It absolutely does not. We are not going to look for him.
No. There's nothing to find. He's dead. Lost to the waves.
He died? Was he murdered?
The lieutenant shakes his head again.
Yeah. By himself. Inadvertently. He never respected the sea. Went out there drunk like a skunk, and sure enough, one day, he didn't come back. Now, before you tell me how sorry you are for my loss, know that it was 4 years ago, and I've moved on. There's only so much mourning you can do for a drunk with sinewy muscles.
She really liked those muscles, though. It's in the way she pronounces sinewy.
Time is the best cure for sorrow, isn't it?
Us working folk don't have the luxury to be bedsick with melancholy. I buried him, mourned for an appropriate amount of time, and went on.
Damn.
Life didn't really change that much for me and the kids.
She glances at the village where 2 little kids are playing with what looks like rocks.
This is neither a touchy nor a very interesting topic for her. She looks like she's ready to go on a date with another, better, drunk. Ask her. Both of you could need some action.
Do it! Hit on the widow! It's the right thing to do!
I was looking for someone. Maybe you could help. Is that your boat?
Sure is. The Sun, I call her. Coated with a fresh layer of tar just yesterday. It'll take some time for it to dry, assuming the sunny days continue.
What do you do around here?
Like I said, fish mostly. Sail the waves, take care of the kids, pick nets. Right now I'm tarring a little skiff.
Is it enough to make a living?
Sometimes I also walk to the beach to see what the sea has given up. The sea is full of surprises.
This is what is called a conversation. You don't have to be guarded right now.
What have you found on the beach?
Wood, pieces of glass. Every once in a while we see dead bodies. Human, animal, fish, other odd sea creatures. A mine washed ashore once. Bottles, drugs also. Lost cargo in general. Most of the time it's just wood and glass.
Mines. You need mines.
A mine? The RCM could use a mine. Where is it?
Well, the RCM has to wait for another one, because some army folks came by, took it in the middle of the bay and blew it up. The blast was surprisingly timid for such a huge spiky thing.
I'm looking for someone. Maybe you can help.
Let's see. Who are you looking for?
Cryptozoologists.
I don't think I know what these are. Care to elaborate?
People who look for animals that mainstream scientists deny exist.
Aha! Like snowmen.
Snowmen?
Two odd guys have been wandering around here, nose in sand, talking nonsense about snowmen and the like.
Where'd they go?
Don't really know. Further down the peninsula, I guess. I mean, that's where they were heading. Who else are you looking for besides snowmen?
A working class husband?
Yeah, I'm not really looking for that anymore. Not much into the middle class ones either. Could do with some landed gentry, but apparently they don't make those anymore.
The husband isn't for me. I'm looking for his wife.
Wish I could help you with that, but I haven't seen your working class husband. Maybe I can help you find someone else.
She seems genuinely sorry for not being able to help you.
That's it. I'm not looking for anyone else right now.
Well, how can I assist you then, officer?
I was asked to get your signature. Hand her the envelope.
Are you? This says by signing, I agree to living with construction noise. What exactly is the Union building?
Everard's plan to turn the village into some sort of youth center.
What a nice idea.
So are you going to sign it?
Aye. Why not? Fine. Here you go.
Why'd you sign it?
I shouldn't have.
I mean, it's Everett, so it is probably a mistake.
Probably, but it is a youth centre and I have children. Got to give them something else to do. They're cute and small now, but they're growing up fast. I had my first drink when I was 11 because I was so bored. Anyhow, you also need Isabel's signature. If it's a bad idea, she won't sign. You'll find she's a tougher nut to crack than me.
You seeing you? Oh, she already agreed to sign it. If you did. Inside, you hear the cozy sound of some kind of heater sputtering.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
I got Lillian's signature. Will you sign the paper now?
Lillian should let her sword make her decisions. The girl just doesn't have the head for it. Either way, I won't sign.
You promised.
You need to check your facts, officer. I said no such thing.
So, was this a test?
Lillian's not the only one who's too thirsty.
What do you have against the Union?
I've seen it all before. You think they've got our interests at heart? Rich men are always selling poor men promises they never plan to keep.
It's true. She pulls a dark red rag out of the bucket and puts it back.
Then the poor get pushed out of their homes and the rich get a little richer. That's the way it goes. So, no, I don't trust the fat man, and neither should you.
I don't. That is some sick shit that so many people are just fucking obsessed with money at the expense of others to no end. Like, The richest people I know are like, will freak out over like $2. It is fucking bizarre. It's just, okay, bro, you have a mental illness.
She speaks with the authority of a leader. Hers is the final word around here.
So, I don't know, maybe...
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
I guess we'll try to convince her.
It's really in her best interest to listen to you. You know how the world works.
Sign up or I'll have the RCM turn this place upside down. Oh, if I threaten her. We're gonna find something.
You catch the lieutenant's side glance, but he doesn't say anything. He did not like that.
What you'll find is poverty and abandon. Not much of a threat you've got there. Do you know who takes the cream of these deals? Real estate developers, construction companies, restaurant owners, clerks, accountants in La Delta. Have some integrity. You're an officer of the law, not some fat slug's corrupt little crony.
True.
It's okay. She's emotional right now. Keep at it. We're around.
Oh, I used my skill points. Alright, we'll come back.
You stop mid-step and put your hand on a garish necktie.
That bottle, Bratan! Just look at that bottle!
What bottle?
In this drunk's hand, on the pipe there. Glowing blue, a mysterious, otherworldly blue, filled to the brim with holy mysteries. It's hard to know what exactly your vivid interior is speaking of here, but I'm guessing it's got a lot of alcohol in it.
Okay, cool. What do I do?
Oh, I think this is about so much more than cool. Please go talk to him. See what it's about. I'm drawn to it.
Don't call Abigail, grumbles an unshaven man with a ruddy nose. He narrows his eyes at you as if in recognition and then turns his head away.
The noxious odor emanating from the drunken man is strong and familiar.
Don't you call her. Yeah, don't call Abigail.
I am the law.
You really don't have to. Besides, he won't understand you anyway.
Abigail, oh Abigail.
He mutters while trying to brush something off his extremely dirty trousers. His movements are slow and awkward. Who's Abigail?
Abigail. Don't you fucking call Abigail.
Abigail is his wife or girlfriend. Chances are she's gone. Calling her wouldn't make it any better or worse. Never thought you'd see such a thing in your life. But this guy's a little too drunk.
Who are you? What's your name?
Don't call Abigail.
Where am I? What is this place?
The man hiccups, then mumbles something unintelligible.
Men get a lot of their purpose in life from, well, some people are like, I'm a fucking alpha Chad Sigma lone wolf and I don't need anyone. And that's fine if that works for you. But most men need people and purpose, whether it's a wife or kids, or it can be community too. And in the modern world, that's become rarer and rarer. So yeah, it's interesting that this game kind of explores like all these fucking destroyed people. I've kind of been there a little bit too. Why shouldn't I call Abigail?
He snorts and beckons you to lean in closer.
Lean in.
Don't call Abigail. Don't call Abigail.
Hey, I'm an important official on an investigation. I demand you answer my questions.
There's no use in yelling at drunks. He's barely holding it together.
The drunk man starts coughing a really disgusting, hacking cough. He does not sound well at all.
Tell me about your friends.
Don't you fucking call her. Hear me? Abigail? Don't call.
Slowly his head nods off to the side and he passes out, tongue dangling from his mouth.
There was little chance he'd be a reliable witness anyway.
Jesus Christ.
Good to see you, friend. Do I have deals set up for you, buddy boy?
He spreads his arms as if wanting to embrace you. I'm a police officer, not your friend.
So what do you want? I got smokes. They're cheap. Very cheap. I got Pilsner. Great deal. You won't get a better deal on that piss. Spirits I can let go for 300 real. I also have speed. And by speed, I mean amphetamine.
See? There it is, Bratushka! The spirit! Let's buy the spirit! 300 real is a lot, but this has to be done! It's our end game!
This is the mystery and the truth, and I need to buy the spirit.
Exactly! This is no ordinary drink! It's what our relationship has been building towards all these years! This is the climax, the mystery, the virginal sigh! That drink is special! You have to buy it from him! Get it off him! Kill him if you have to! Our ultimate fate depends on it! And the fate of many worlds!
The lieutenant looks at you, looking at the bottle of spirits, then at Rosemary. Suspiciously, he knows something is going on. In your head.
Why does that bottle of spirits cost 300 real?
See, friend, it's real valuable. Worth every real, if you catch my drift. Got it from a bit of a business venture.
Let him speak.
You know, it's funny, actually.
He bursts out laughing, then takes 3 gulps of his Pilsner and stares at you.
He's finding it difficult to focus his watery gaze.
What is it?
What?
What do you mean, what? What did you think was funny?
This guy.
He shakes his index finger at you.
Conversation might bring a discount, no?
Where'd you get that bottle of spirits from?
Oh, this is medicinal spirits. The good stuff. Got it from the doctor's office.
He ain't shitting you! Medicinal spirits are a blast, Bratan! The flaming truth of this joke of a world!
I got one of those scientific ampoules a few months ago. Torpedo, they call it. It's supposed to keep a man from taking a drink.
He spits a nasty yellow clot on the ground before you.
Didn't stop me for shit, that's for sure. 5 lemons with half a pack of butter and you're good to go.
Sounds good. That's a good tip. I should remember it.
It really isn't. In a week, the goddamn kidneys started giving me all kinds of help. Finally, the missus took me to a private doctor's office. Not a charity, the real thing. Those arseholes charged me 4 real to remove the damn thing. But I came out on top after all.
How?
The idiots left me alone in there. Now, I used to teach high school biology. I know what doctors use to preserve dead thingies.
He gets an excited gleam in his eyes.
It's like 3 cans of this blue medicinal stuff from the back room. Threw the snakes out and voila! What's left is this beautiful blue stuff. 98.7% almost pure alcohol. 2 I already sold to these fine gentlemen here. But this last one is yours for 3 real, if you want it.
Don't say it.
Yes.
3 real and it's yours, friend. The deal of a lifetime.
Well done. You got it.
Just make sure to enjoy that one, friend.
Bratan, I am so proud! Now, whatever you do, don't drink it! This deserves so much more than just regular oral consumption.
The tie is so on the money there. Up the bum it goes.
All right, we're putting it up the bum.
Who said anything about putting it up there? No! We're gonna put it into a way more special place. So special! Just hang on to it. Keep it safe. Wait for my sign.
Soon. The time will come soon. Have patience, brave one. I'm getting a really dark vibe from this. This won't be pretty.
Amphetamines?
Hi, by amphetamine I mean speed.
I don't think you heard me when I said I'm a police officer.
Sure did, buddy boy. That's why I said amphetamine. I mean speed. I mean amphetamine. I got both.
I thought by speed you meant amphetamine.
Aye, it's what I said.
Right.
Good, my man. Now what can I offer you?
Quite the business venture you got here.
Oh. The system's been good to old Rosemary here, and I'm milking her like a bitch goat in the backyard.
You see, friend, man makes his own luck. And I made mine real good. Got my hands on 3 bottles of liquor exquise. Sold 2 to the fellows around here, and immediately invested the profit. Bought cigarettes, bought beer, even bought a bit of speed. And look at me now. I got everyone on my hook.
I'm already hooking for Kuno, I think.
Seriously? Are you?
He said I'm his pig hooker or something.
Fine.
That's the bug. The fresh entrepreneur has forgotten your presence and is now trying to count a small number of coins in his hand.
And the lieutenant is annoyed.
In the civilized world, it's a custom to tip the shopkeep, friend. But come back anyway.
I just wanted to see if we have any amphetamines. They're expensive, but I will take them. Sure. Fuck it. They must be rare if they're expensive like that. Oops. A 30-something man clad in a 2-piece Lycra TM tracksuit puts down his pilsner and extends his hand in greeting.
Good to see you. How's business? How's the whole reality situation treating you?
Don't shake his hand.
So what's happening?
He wipes his hand on his dirty Lycra pants and picks up a beer. I want the speed first.
Hey, tequila.
The legend. He's back. And firstly, here you go,
Give me the
friend.
speed.
That is unhygienic and dangerous, and it does not endear you to me. Just wanted to make that clear, okay?
Unhygienic. This stuff is very hygienic. Anything else?
We're gonna snort that shit right now. How convenient. Someone has equipped a tiny bottle of amphetamines with a straw. Can I, Oh, I get 20 uses of it? Oh, shit. How do I use it? Is the question. Huh. Oh, there. Huh. I don't, Substances could be administered during dialogues. Okay, so I have to literally hold it in my hand. I'm gonna walk around with speed in my hand. Fuck it. Speed in a bag. True hobo.
Hey, Tequila! Welcome to Yeah, Tequila Sunset. How are the, high-concept, reality-based adventures proceeding?
Good. These people know your true name. Looks like it has preceded you, Mr. Sunset. More
Guy's
on that later.
name is Idiot Doom Spiral.
I like this guy. You should too. He respects you by calling you your true name.
I have re-entered reality to conquer it, to bend it to my will. I am the law.
That's the spirit. I used to shape reality into my image, long time ago. Those days are over now.
He looks at his shit-stained liquor jacket with a grim expression.
Sadly, things aren't going that well in Idiot Doom Spiral Land. Haven't found those keys yet, haven't won that great piece of ass back. No word from my business buddies.
This guy's your buddy-buddy. You feel it immediately. You belong to an organization, a fraternity of drunks.
What do you do? What do you guys do around here?
We are saving the world.
Please. Please don't go. Don't go.
Okay, we're drinking. We're drinking alcohol. That's what we're doing. I tried to save the world once, a long time ago, with enterprise, creativity, and willpower. But that didn't work out. So now, it's a pirate's life for me.
What is a tequila sunset? Sunset. You keep saying it.
It's you. Your Tequila Sunset.
How do you know that?
We've met before. Don't you remember?
No.
I don't think you're ready for that grade of reality yet. It'd be ill-advised for me to tell you. You gotta go do the intro yourself. Come back when you've been to the motor carriage. Tequila.
Alright.
You too, Tequilas.
Before we do that, I'm gonna make a quick trip to the pawn shop, sell my stuff, go to the bookstore. Oop. A creaking ahead, a broken axle grinding. Breaker box to the power radio pylon above you. Maybe there's something inside. Money.
What a shirt. All other shirts pale in comparison to the muscular man with antlers and immense Zweihanders.
Sniff it.
Smells like worn cotton and a little old sweat there. Worn cotton with a side of flea market or trash bin.
Sniffing is okay, but please don't try anything on. Can't have you leaving your photon emissions in the fabric of things you're not going to buy.
You're not imagining it. Photon emissions? What is he talking about?
That's a rad man from Hemdall shirt you've got.
Hell yeah, man. I don't usually carry printed tees, but this one was just pure exemplar.
I'm a big fan of the man from Helmdall too.
I wouldn't go so far as to say that I'm a fan, but I do think the Helmdalaman saga is an integral part of our shared reality. Most people don't think that the man from Helmdall really existed, but they're wrong.
He's real?
I mean, even if the man from Helmdall didn't exist before the adventure novels, the stories have made it so that he has. It's simple, really.
Okay.
You sound skeptical. It's not that complicated. All that's required is a more robust understanding of cause and effect. Besides, I've been to Kotla, though not quite as far north as the Helmdal, and watched northern lights travel across the sky. Very unique energetic tides there.
Very, very unique energies indeed. Geomagnetic ley lines, one might even say. Stop talking about this nerd stuff. It will make you weedy. Buy the damn shirt already. It's powerful.
How much for the shirt?
2 real.
That's dirt cheap.
Can I have it for free?
But why?
The man from Helmdall is a superstar. I'm a superstar. It'd be perfect.
I suppose that makes sense.
That
yes.
worked.
Please go ahead and take it. Welcome to Helmdall.
See, that's cool. Because I have the superstar idea, it opened that dialogue. I love this game. It's very deep. It's insane how much dialogue you see and how much you miss. Welcome to Helmdall. Oh, it loses 2 authority because it's a fucking clown shirt. Like, like fucking 40-year-old man wearing a Marvel shirt. Well, I won't wear it then.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can Sure, let me have a look. Anything else you're thinking of selling?
We want to keep that. We want to keep the rifle.
I'm not purchasing anymore, and especially...
Your mother is a necrotic object! I'm fun! Look at me sparking and then...
Anything else you're thinking of selling? Another time.
$30, not too bad. Still not enough to buy everything I want from the bookstore, but...
It is such a pleasure to see you again, officer. How may I head the citizens' militia on...
Alright. We'll call it here, do more exploration of across the way, and buy some books. Peace.